Hi guys, this is Heidi Stitching Faith back with another Flosstube episode. Today's date is the February 13, one day before Valentine's, and today I'm gonna do regular Flosstube update. But I still wanna do my fancy ladies portion of my whip parade, and also wanna do the kids because my husband for Valentine's Day got me a whole bunch of kids. I think because I have the dimensions really neatly organized in area, so he can go through them and look which ones I don't have, which I collect them even though I don't stitch a lot. So he got me a whole bunch of dimensions again. So I do want to show all of my new acquired kits and previous. Those are kits, not kitted. I do have a kitted organized area, so I want to show that too. So right now I'm gonna start with the regular updates. Since my last update video, I am not sure which one was it, when it was, because in between I had two whip parades, and I have a lot of finished items. So what I did, like I was not in a mood to stitch a lot, so I've been FFOing, fully finishing. They're already out of season, winter, but that's okay. And let's see. Oh, I have like 3 or 4 whips that I forgot to show my other parade, that they are part of the whip parade. I did not work on them, but they are part of it, so I'm going to include in this video. So first thing first, I'm going to start with my Christmas purchase slash gift that I hadn't had a chance to show you guys because of the whip parade, and it was this one. And this is Caddy. It's called, let's see, small embroidery box. So this is called small embroidery box. It comes with 2 of the one is the I'm not sure what you use it for. I haven't used this. Is this for the laying the stitches? Well, I know this one is for frogging, and I do use a lot. But I'm not sure. You guys let me know what it is. So I'm using this one, like it's a cutting. It goes from here to there. It's a small embroidery box. I have shown these creators its handcrafted item before. It comes from UK, but I even didn't take off this one. So the workmanship is amazing. Like, I cannot complain about anything inside. I kept measure a small tomato from 99-cent store. We don't have 99-cent stores anymore here. My cheaters, and this is magnetic, so I put my needles and stuff in here, collect them. You can put it on the side and stuff. So yeah, the shop I have linked before, I will, from Etsy. It's called Embroidery Box from Daniel's Shop Craft. And if you guys remember, I got the mice, and I really like his craftsmanship. It's like, this is like a piece I can display it, not only useful but also a very pretty display piece. So anyways, this is my Christmas gift that I haven't shown yet, and I did want to show. So I will link his Etsy shop to link below. If I don't do it immediately, give me a day or so, I will link it. So that's the shopping only. I know I seen a lot of market things, but I'm controlling myself. So now I have, like, remember this box that Kitten Stitcher sent us, the what, my model airplane, I almost dropped it. Kitten Stitcher, we had advent calendar thing. So from there, this box I put it aside, I didn't throw away. So I'm collecting or storing my FFO smalls. I'm gonna start from the biggest one so I can put aside, but this one doesn't fit inside the box. Is Snow Magic. If you work on 40 count, Chantel 141, I think. It has a small for the 40 count and has a big one for the Aidas, and like 14, 28, 32 count. So I purchased the small one because I used the 40 count, and it comes with a template to cut the board. And finally I stitched it. I mean, I stitched already. I fully finished it. Usually I don't put this kind of stuff a lot. I used to work in a store, so we had a lot of embellishments and stuff on everything, so kind of got over it because my 20s and stuff, I overdid it, I guess, and I got, now I want more simple stuff. This is a velvet green bow. So I purchased a frame for my Mill Hill, and the bow was on it, so I put it on this one. Kind of the paint is, I didn't do the cleanest job on paint, but that's okay. So, and if you guys can see, it's pretty puffy. I double batting. I put twice, and I got the thicker batting. There's like a thinner ones, thicker ones, so I put 2 thick ones to give this cushy feeling. In person looks amazing. And I finished it exactly the way designer imagined, except the trim, but the wooden, how it's painted and stuff, almost, not of course not exactly, but almost. So anyways, this is gonna be ready for my next year's Christmas. That was loud. I have this one, was my January blessing sampler, and it's Kathleen Dumsley. I did stitch her on 45 count cream brulee or something. It's legacy linen. So I decided this time around to finish it as a pillow, because I do want to have a one bowl with a not seasonal but just everyday samplers and stuff, pillows, not only pillows, you know, ornaments and stuff. So I finished it this way. This one I got it from Etsy, made by Michelle McGrath. Hi Michelle, I love your whip parade. She suggested, I don't know if it's the same shop, but if you type on Etsy craft labels, it comes up like thousands of them, and you choose whichever is. This one is iron-on, but you can use any of them. Another one I finished is fully finished is the Hoopla holiday Hoopla Christmas holiday hoopla. Why was it so hard to say it? So I stitched this one on 40 count, even though it says 36 count to fit the hoopla, but I did on 40 count, and I did not want to do hoopla, and I did not have a hoop embroidery hoops, so I just did a ornament finish. And the back is a snowman. I put the rickrack. It's I think it's the same rickrack as this. It's just the off-white or coffee tea dye, the lady that creates rickrack. But actually I found it. I know the Joann's are closing, but Joann's I could find the white or cream rickracks. Actually I'm gonna go, by the way, to Joann and see if they have anything TMC, because the Joann that my daughter was working, she got a letter that they are closing, so I'm gonna try to go see if I can find some cross stitch stuff before they run out, although they were running empty for a while. Yeah, she was heartbroken because she did work there for a couple of years. It's good for high school kids' job, you know. So anyways, holiday hoopla. So let's see, where am I going? Let's go with this one. Reindeer Games. with tiny needle and thread. So you guys seen the FOs, fully finishes. Right now I'm showing FFOs. And Christmas time I finished those. I decided to finish them. And if you do 40, it does come with a template. Yeah, I use my own colors and decided to do my own way. I just, oh, by the way, this thing, the ornaments, it comes with the pattern. But if you get the used pattern, Hobby Lobby does sell it, like the whole packet of eight of them, or 4 of them, I don't remember, or 6 of them. It was more than 3, for like $5-6. I found it last year. I did not buy it, but let's hope next year I can find it. So first I was not that keen finishing it with the ornament, but I decided it's okay, I'm gonna do it. It's a different finish. I put velvet behind and just a regular trim, I don't know, some kind of thing. I had it. I don't think it's not satin. Anyways, I just thought in a hanger. So this is the Joanne one, cream, and I finished it. Looks so good. I love it. Like, I did not like the whole FFOing process, but I like the end result. This one has 3. So second one is the gifts, reindeers with the gifts. The ornaments come with not painted, so you have to do the painting and stuff. So cute. And you know what? Even though like there was a lot of color change, these patterns I was not bored or it did not bother me that I had to do so a whole bunch of color change. And the second reindeers, decorating the tiny house with giant reindeers. So I'm gonna show all 3 of them. It is my first time doing this kind of finish, so I did have some difficulties, but at the end of the day, I want to show all 3 of them together, and they are not cooperating. Okay. So yeah, and if you look at it, it does have, I double batting. I put a double, and you can feel it. So one more time, because I'm in love with them. 1. This one I added beads. It's not called for. 2. And 3. I might even put it in my curry for a few days and enjoy it, because I'm loving it so much. So whatever I have in front of me, I'm just gonna take the pattern. And this one I discovered I finished it when I was doing the whip parade, but I haven't fully finished it. So this time around I did, but I do think I needed trims. I did not put it, so I'm contemplating. I don't know. You guys can let me know if I need to. It's grand old flag. I do want to add pins, so 1. They're gonna sit together in a white tray, dough bowl tray. 2. And 3. I like the way it's finished and says the patriotic stars, Joanne fabric, but not sure if I wanna put the trim around it. It has a white, like off-white rickrack. So I'm still thinking about this ones, if I'm gonna add it or not, but for now it's FFO. This one I finished at 2022. Plum pudding. I have a lot of FOs but not FFOs, so I'm thinking like once in a while I'm just gonna gather a few of them and I'm gonna finish them. So that's my working plan I have a huge box of smalls, which they're just there. So anyways, 32 count actually, opalescent fabric, and I added a thin rickrack, and I use my own colors. It's really thick. Put in a lot of I use polyfill. We cannot use other items, allergies, so all my items are finished with poly. Let's see. This one is a bent creek. I finished it actually my excuse me, my last video, and I finished this one. I needed the 1/1 stitching, so this one is another one. I'm not sure if I might need to do a red rickrack or something, but for now I'm gonna call it fully finished. It is stitched on 48 count like Michael's fabric. I added this one at the back. It's a bent creek, and this one was from the Kitten Stitchers holiday box that I just showed you guys, like a advent box, Plum Street. This is not out of print chart. If next season it will be available for everyone. For the people who purchased the advent box, they got ahead of time, but it is not out of print pattern. So I did this, and Ancient pictured this floss fabric, and the flosses I showed last time, I changed the code. Well, I used anything that I had in my stash. I did show the changes, whatever, like some of them are DMC, whatever I did not have it, I changed with my own. So this is a Merry Gentleman, and I added angels that has, whoops, that has fluffs on it. It's a police. I added the label and just a trim. So yeah, a Merry Gentleman. Let's hope it's not gonna fall down. All right, so this one is with dye needle and thread, free pattern. I'm trying to put it away the other pillows so I have space. It is stitched on 32 count winter's R&R fabric, but I don't know the name. So I just did the, and I saw with the invisible thread, I saw the trim. I coffee tea dyed it myself. I got this from the 1 2 3 stitch, actually, the spool of it. And I added the beads, and I kind of used some kind of trim. I had it in my storage. I really like this one. I like this kind of like old-fashioned Santas. They are different designers, but I really enjoyed this kind of old-fashioned Santa snowmans for Christmas. Like, feels more traditional. This one is Plum Street Samplers. Merry Christmas. It has part 1, 2, and 3. I think it's 2 or 3, not the one. One is like Santa is on top of the two reindeers on top of each other, and the Santa is on top of the second reindeer. And 36 count raw natural linen with the trim. And I added some cardinal fabric. It's not as neatly filled as I like to, but I think this is called for floss. That's an older, it was older finish. I just FFO'd it this year. I'm just put this one aside. So this one is like that. Primrose Cottage. I do have the pattern. It might even be here, but I cannot find it. So this is Primrose Cottage. I finished it last year. I thought this was 36 count raw natural linen, but afterwards I counted it. It was 32, but I did it 1/2 with the cold for floss, and I got a little bit more. Instead of saturated color, I got more of the old antique look or prim look. I have I don't know where it is, but I have another one that has a whole bunch of stars from Primrose Cottage. I can, if I finish the other one, I can display them together. Like with the needle and thread, I have the Uncle Salmon stuff, another pattern. I can those potentially put them together. So this one is with tie needle and thread, gingerbread house. Oh, I thought I had it. I finished it. I showed you guys the pattern stuff, my Christmas finishes, but I fully finished it into a pillow. This is a kit. I got it from Brenda Gervais' website, Country Stitches Online, and it comes with pattern, comes with the thread that you paint, which I have it and I have painted it, and it comes with a wool, one gingerbread man, one candy cane, and like 3 candies. The colors are my own. I chose from my own stash. I think that I need to purchase it, and I do like it. It's beautiful. So this with the kit items gonna be displayed together next year because I missed this year. So those were my FFOs. Since then, I also finished 2 items, and I'm gonna show both of them. Those are new finishes, and hopefully I'm gonna be able to fully finish it and gift it. The first one I finished is this one. Oops, Noel. What am I doing? Upside, because I'm seeing backwards in my defense. So Noel, this is not out of print chart. In fact, I was in Blackbird Designs. It's free. Remember, I'm fans of Blackbird Design, and they said this one is gonna be out next year. This is from the Kitten Stitcher box. But if you guys garden series and bird series are gonna be reprinted, all of them. Some of them they go like 80, 100. So if you can guys wait, it was announced on that Facebook page. It is gonna be all available. I cannot wait because I have some, but not all of them. But this one is from the Kitten Stitcher Advent box, and next year it's available for everybody. I use my own fabric and floss. What is the fabric name? Is 36 count needle bling. Does it have a name? Butter Crunch. It's more greenish, lime greenish light. I'm gonna bring it closer. It's gonna blow out the fabric color, but I want you guys to see the stitches. It says Noel, and I used from the Advent box, came with the color, so I went with that. So it's Blackbird Designs Noel. This used to be, I think she a little bit changed it, but it used to be a free pattern. Should keep it longer. 36 count, I use 1/2. Does it have specialty stitches? Yeah. It has eyelets and Smirnoffs. Not a lot, like over here, eyelets and Smirnoffs on the snowflakes. And that's that's about it. The only thing I changed is 2025 because I didn't finish the pattern says 2024, so I just had to rechart the 2025, and voila. It was really easy, a pleasure to stitch. I really enjoyed it. This was meant to be, it is a gift. The person knows that I stitched for them, and it's called Jesus from Verveco. And I don't know if you care, this is the pin number. And I got this pattern from Amazon. No, Hobby Lobby. I got it from Hobby Lobby. And yeah. The only thing I changed, this the same pattern I stitched before, so this is my second time. This time I did the fabric 32 count Zweigart cream. So the way it works, the pattern, the light, actually my window is over there, so it works perfectly. The light is shining from up here like this, so that's why over here it's all light. Oh, I thought I didn't stitch this part. No, I did. Light shining this way. So if you want to stitch a kit but you're not sure all the double, triple floss, or back stitch Verveco, this one did not have any back stitch, and it's all browns. But like over here is the only place that you have to count, because they are all browns. If you put the wrong brown, like the crown, the will not show because it's made out of the dark and light browns. So this is a sepia picture, but really realistic. I'm hoping I'll get a coupon from Michaels, like they send me announcements sometimes. Not me, you know, I'm in their mailing list. And I do wanna, when I get the announcement, to go get it framed. All right, now I'm gonna just show the whips I worked on. Excuse me, I am gonna zip it because I forgot to unzip many of them. I know for headphones it's kind of annoying, that's what I'm telling you guys. It's Teresa Cockard, Big Folk Flower. I got it when it was exclusive to Kitten Stitcher. Since then it's available. I think she still has it, and it comes with a magnet. When I finish the frame, I'm gonna get a like some kind of wooden black frame, and I'm gonna glue this needle minder on the frame like over here. That's my plan. That's why I'm keeping it, so I don't lose the magnet. The magnet back of it was not that strong, so I cannot use it as a needle minder, but I like the picture and matches with the bird. And it's all called for, except I think the green one called for DMC or hand-dyed floss. I went with the DMC. So what did I do? I finished all of this. This is new. That's it. That's the top. Then I added a whole bunch of leaves, and I was in the middle of filling it, but I stopped because I want to work other stuff too. But like if you guys see, there's a big flower over here, and the pennies over here, penny rug I guess it's called. Yeah. It is really easy filling. The only thing is the fabric was really dark, and I am working on 40 count. So if I was smart enough, I would have chose 36 count. I think it would have gone faster, but I love it. And it's all TMC. Look at the blocks, how it fills in. I know some people say it doesn't cover well, but I found it, I'm okay with the coverage. It is covering. I don't know. Every person sees it differently, and my distance is not that strong, so maybe I'm missing some stuff. So my husband is the close, he needs to wear glasses. Mine is distance. when he sometimes wears the glasses, I'm like, take it off when you're close to me. You don't want to see my imperfections. We have a joke around that, the glasses thing, because we never wore before, but then, you know, you hit the 40 and you need glasses. Did I show the pattern? No, I did not. So every opening flower with a needle and thread. And I'm working with 36 count winter brew, which is the cold for, that's why I know. But instead of using the cold for floss, I end up buying it Vicky Clayton silks that are supposed to be close to what the color is. Some of it is not exactly the same, but I'm okay with it. I liked it. Over here, I did not put a heart because I want to put the year. That's the only thing I'm missing. So this part, everything, including this one has a Smirnoff crosses, and I did with the 2/2. Everything else is 1/2. Let me see if I can bring closer. So yeah, this is the silk version of the cold for floss. It's gonna be about the same color, but I have seen some people change it darker reds and stuff. They changed the, I seen one stitcher did this with the darker blues. I like that too. The wing has specialty stitches too, if you guys can see. Yeah, finished the bees and everything. This one had a lot of you know, flash changes. So I need to do a couple of more alphabet, and I need to do 2 more over here, this motif on the side, and that's about it. Yeah. I'm gonna say, like, I am doing with the paper thing, but I'm gonna say it's 85% done. And if you guys are wondering how the Vicky Clayton silks, exactly the same color palette as the cold form. She sends us with the paper. I put it on this cardboard, and it just shows like her color name and comparison to the thing. Like Oscar, I can use it. This one's I'm gonna separate it because it's Brenda Gervais colors. I'm gonna leave it just like this and see if other Brenda Gervais need those colors. I'm gonna use it, so they're not gonna be wasted. Every opening flower. So my next regular update, you might have 1 or 2 finishes. You guys gonna see it again. I don't know how to title this video. Finish-a-palooza, all the finishes, all the final FFOs, because I had a lot of it. I'm gonna count. And if it's impressive number, I'll put it on my title because I'm proud of it. So every opening flower. No zipping, Heidi. What is this one? All right, let's do this young lady. I'm gonna show it my other video because I'm gonna try to do all of my fancy ladies. This is the baker's wife set one. There's the 2 of them. It's the first one from the set. MB166 2019 pattern. I'm not stitching with the cold for fabric, but rest of it is cold for. And she is closer to my goal, and she's been calling me lately, so I've been stitching on her a lot, and I have a lot of progress with her. I'm working with the 28 count Lugana. The back stitching, someone did ask why do I do it before head. Yes, I do back stitching before head, so I know my area where I can stitch. Forgot the word, I do know it. But afterwards, I do take off my initial back stitch and I re-stitch the back stitch. So this way, this is like for me guiding lines where I can go. So what I did all of this. This is all new. Last time around we had this, including these flowers are new. Baker's wife and all the beads. When I was stitching, like I could not see the bows because I'm so close, and like after a while you don't see it. But now that I'm looking inside the camera, I can see that there's 1, 2, 3 bows. She has a pink hair and stuff, so pretty cool design. I have also the second one. Second one I kitted with the cold for pink fabric, but it's 32. It has a lot of beads and charms, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna second one keep it with the beads and stuff, or should I just I mean, what am I talking about? Should I keep the fabric or change it? I'll leave that here in case I'm gonna do the second video. So let's see what I have here. No. Okay, this one. This one is the Scarlet House. It's a copyright 2022. I think I did start 2022 for the Brenda's birthday, and her birthday celebrated January. I know that because I started with the birthday celebration, and this was the pattern everybody was stitching. A lot of people finished it, not me. I'm working with the 40 count all stationary seraphim fabric with the DMC and 2 colors of my own. Rest is the call for DMC. Yeah, and I love it. For a reason I'm unknown, I think everybody was stitching. That's the problem I have sometimes, because when I was not doing the call for fabric at that time, I could not find it because everybody started at once and the stores ran out of the call for fabric, which was Hemingway. I have it now, but at that time I did not. So I don't know, for a while I stopped, but this time around I did a lot of stitching. So I started from my favorite corner and I'm going this way, then I got bored. Last time I did this one, so this time from here all the way up is new stitches. And yeah, I'm doing the border as I go. I don't leave it last minute. Okay, so changes. The red is the Silks for You red variegated silk. Like I got this 2019, I've been still using it. I got a whole hank of it. I don't even know the number. It's the most popular red in Silks for You website. It has the most reviews. That's how I purchased it. And I changed this to blue-green Christmas tree. It's a little bit darker than I imagined, but that's okay. And doesn't have variegation, even though I put that tree for variegation, but it's okay. And let me just get close. Someone told me I missed a leaf, but I'm just not seeing it. Over here, I think, or here. Anyways, I think I missed a leaf and I'm not noticing it. If you guys see missing leaf over here, because I think in my head I finished it, please let me know. I can add it because right now I'm stitching. I can easily do that. I was working on this area. I thought I stitched more, but when I took it out of the hoop, it's like I'm not even finished with this flower. Then the cute bunny over here. So this is Scarlet House for Brenda's birthday. Last year I finished Scarlet Letter, which I always mix them up. I know there are 2 different designers. Elizabeth Isles was finished from Scarlet Letter. Scarlet House, Martha Evans. Yeah, it's beautiful. Not in my program to do this much work, but I'm so happy. Beginning is fun, middle is boring, and when it's like I go over 50%, my project becomes fun again. That's how I feel I'm operating. So most of the time, if you guys see, like, I'm so excited at the beginning, I get slow down or put away. Then if it passes the certain percentage, I pick up the project and I might even finish it. Yeah, so no, I did not show this one. That I did. Let me just pull aside so zipper noise. Glendon Place, eggs all around. Yep. This is an old pattern, 2011, and I have it long time. Like the kid I have, I don't even know if they have these kids anymore. I think I showed before. Right now, you cannot find those crane necks with this spool, so I know it's, and it comes with the green. The green is the called for green, but over here, if you guys see, it's dark variegated green. But the one I'm stitching is from the kit, and it does not have the dark variegated green. It is super pastel-y, and yes, I am doing the beading. And this is silk. What is the silk? Pardon? Where's the silk? Here we go. It comes with the two. I think it dies. Two of this because I am using on 28 count, 2/2. I cannot do 1/2. I think it does ask for 2/2. The fabric is Joblin 28 count. Crystals might be the called for. It's a Joblin, casual linen. No, I'm using a Joblin. It says casual. Casual is the Zweigart base. Joblin is the Wichel base. It's close to it though. And oh my goodness, look at all. This is the lightest one. So everything over here is more darker than what is called for. I'm doing called for. This is the darker. So I did not change the colors. I'm not. But I'm like wondering if it's because of the photo, it kind of saturated the colors, because look at the pinks. They are both called for. But this pink is way more darker than the one that I am using. So I'm not sure if it's the stitcher who stitched this this one for the picture used her own color, or it's just the saturation of the photo. You know, when the light gets different ways, the picture looks more saturated, the colors. Even with our pictures, you know, like I don't edit my colors, but when I see it, sometimes I look this way, sometimes I look way whiter, sometimes I look way tanner. So it has a lot to do with lighting and stuff. In this case, I don't see a lot of I see a lot of differences. Anyways, if you understand what I said, I got mail. Mathilde from Hands Across the Sea, samplers. It's from the red box. Oh, I did receive the other one that I was telling you guys last video, and I think that box was, she had more of it, the last red box, and for 24 hours I was kept on checking, and I'm like, people get it. It was available for, so everybody who wanted that pattern did get it, because there was no shortage, you know, like 24 hours, and like I was checking every other hour, and I'm like, okay, they're still available, people. So this was the first one though. And I'm using the 36 count Hemingway. Yeah, let's forget which one. Hawthorne, Hemingway Hawthorne. They are all needle and flex fabrics. Hawthorne, Saralge, yeah. Saralge, like I'm getting the thicker one. Saralge, not the 103 one. called for 1/2, and basically my hook was here and I finished all of this. I think I had this leaf, so I did this leaf, this portion, and the name. I love it. I might have a little bit finished the red too. I think I remember I had a red I had to finish over here. I might have. So this is the corner I need to work on. It's very close to finish. This is the one I wanted to finish because I got the other box and I don't have any of the floss or fabric. I'm hoping I'll finish this one so I can start another one. Although it never stopped me before, but okay, don't zip it, Heidi. Okay, this one I was not gonna work on because I lost the pattern. A sweet viewer reached out to me and she said that she finished her stitching and she wanted to, if I wanted, she can send her copy. I said yes, and basically I was missing these 2 pages. I did have these 2. I misplaced the other 2. So very kindly, thank you. She did send her copy. You could not tell it was used. She used it. She really gently. I do have my called for floss, and I finished those pages that I was missing, which is like this. This page I was missing. I already had stitched this one, and ta-da! I did choose to use the called for because of the whole bunch of this brown variegation. I thought I'm gonna have a hard time. This is the called for. I thought it's not gonna show, but it does. The only thing I'm not gonna put, I don't know, I'm still thinking, she put her initial, her partner's initial, and the year. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that. I might just leave it as it is. I don't know. I still have quite a bit to work on. It's 40 count Tycho, Tycho, picture this plus fabric, 1/2 with the hand dyed floss. Okay. This one, I don't think you guys even gonna see a difference my work because I did whole bunch of stars. One Nation by Gun Stitches. It's beautiful, but kind of got repetitive. Not that, but I want to finish all the stars. So this is 36 count, called for ale color. Picture this plus, and I've been trying to fill in all the stars. That's it. I worked on the white stars. You might think it's not a lot of stitching, but oh my goodness, those stars are oof. I'm hoping once I'm done with this, it's gonna go faster. And I can like pick up and do 1 or 2 stays at a time. And hopefully I'll have a finish one day. So this one is little by little kind of pattern. And this is my, oh, I have a new start in the same packet. This one is Mary Catney. It's a PDF. I got it from the designer's Facebook page. I just messaged her and she sent me the request euro, 6 euros I think, or 8. And after you pay, she just sends you the PDF. I did like it because of the zebra. Not sure which one is, which continent uses it. And I'm working with the 40 count Seraphim Old Stationery. So this is just a Silks for You black silk that I got. I don't think it says variegation, and ecru. Mostly I filled in the white ecru. That took me a lot, and all of this is new. The rest was already stitched. Yeah, so I have the couple rows of alphabet, and that's it, and one row of motifs. Really easy two-color pattern. I mean, two-color project, and when you're not feeling it or you cannot just count, sometimes it's hard to count, you just pick this up and you go. And my last one is a new start. I'm not sure. I think it's gonna be reproduced. So I found it on eBay, really low price. I think maybe the seller knew that it's gonna be reprinted, so I didn't feel like I overpaid it. But I was so excited that I started stitching immediately. And if I did not make a mistake over here and I had to frog it, I would have finished it. But because when I frog, after that I need a timeout time. Once a couple of weeks, I'll pick it up and I'll finish it. So yeah, I'm using my own colors again, and really close to finish. Like this silk is the silk, called for annex, but for the birds I'm running out of the silks, so I did the Silks for You silk, the one from Australia. This is a very variegated hand dyed limited edition cotton from Vic's Dye Work, I think. Anyways, and this is a DMC variegated floss. It says eyelets. I don't know if you guys can see, including over here. I think even if I did not put the eyelets, nobody would have known. But since I started it, so I have to finish it. But I wish I just did not do it. Like you can tell, my frogged area. And this is a winter broom. Yeah, 36 count winter broom. Yeah, so those are all my projects I worked on. And let me just show you guys 3 other projects I forgot to show on my whip parade, but they are not give ups, it's just I forgot to show them. One is the 100% love, pure love, and the designer is this one. Actually, this is the knitting one. At that time when I purchased it, there was no cross stitch, but if you like the cross stitch one, she has a cross stitch one as well. But since I started with the knitting one, I'm gonna finish the knitting one. And it's on the 18 count Aida Ariel's Greto from Fabrics by Stephanie. This is not a give up. I just forgot to show you guys. Beautiful. In fact, I do want to work on it, even though it's off season. It's all called, my dryer stopped. It's called for DMCs, and I do 18 count 1/2. I do know most people use 2/1 on 18 count, but I feel like it's too bulky, so I do 1/2. This one is Holy Nativity by Dimensions. I started it like last year. I did it one time and after that I put away and I forgot. It's all called for fabric and floss, no back stitching, but you still can tell it's the Holy Family. And I do think I'm doing 2/1 on 18 count over here because it was called for. And there's a lot of blended flosses, so I cannot do 1/2. Yeah, it feels like it's 2/1, 18 count. I had the kid when Joanne had it on clearance, so. This one is the Blackbird design that I actually misplaced it. That's why I did not show it. The whole bird collection. It's available. If it's not any of the patterns, it's gonna be. because all the garden and bird series are going to be reprint. If you guys are not member, please go check out the Facebook group. They are really good at updating stuff. I think I messed up over here on the Lazy Daisy and stopped. Like all of these wines are Lazy Daisies. I didn't even mess up. I just didn't do a clear one. I'm gonna do all of them together. But I started it, and it's the ancient. Picture this plus ancient fabric. Is it? Yeah, ancient Newcastle linen. And I have the entire thing. When I start stitching, I will show the entire, I think 9 of them or 12 of them. And the last one that I missed on my rib parade was this handsome guy with a needle and thread, and it is Gone Batty. And I'm stitching this one on 36 count. What is the fabric name? Needle Bling Margarita. Oh, it's brighter than what the designer intended. This is more yellow green. Mine is like a lime green. 1/2. 1 strand of floss. Actually, I'm doing this is a Silks for You black silk, so it gives a better coverage. Yeah, you can see a little bit of the color because it's such a neon-y color, but I'm okay. The rest, I think it might be the cold form. Gone Batty. I was gonna stitch on this one longer, but because of the Christmas, when Christmas time comes in, I wanna only stitch Christmas. So that's about it for this video. This is my update video. Stay tuned for my Mira Fancy Lady update parade, and also I wanna do my kids. Until then, bye bye guys.